everybody. I'm Leslie Salmon with LPT Realty, and I am here today with Emily, the on-site sales representative for Ryan Homes at Riverview Estates down in Stafford County. Thanks so much for having us out today.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you.
This community is so beautiful.
It really is. Yes, it's very special.
So tell me, just to get started, what do you feel made this the area or piece of land that you guys chose to build here viable for the community?
It's very hard to come across acreage.
Yes.
Especially in this area, especially even in Northern Virginia, just not available anymore.
100%.
So just having that here and having that acreage, having that estate like feel, it backs to the river. So there are several lots as well that is not really river views, but it is, does back to the river. It does, and you can actually hear it when you're standing like by the lots. Customers have heard the river, like it's so quiet and
There's
peaceful.
Something about
there
the
really
water.
is, yeah, the water and just like the serenity and just like how green it is back there. Even if you were to go to our back section right now, it's really nice.
So what's coming into the area in the next 3 to 5 years that buyers might not be factoring in yet?
Yeah, so there's one thing that has popped up that many might not, but which is the Kalahari Resort. It's a huge resort that's going to be in Spotsylvania County, so not necessarily in Stafford County, but it is going to be nearby. The Kalahari Resort is a family resort. It's really huge. It has, from what I believe, a water park really close by. I would say Spotsylvania, you can get there in 30 minutes or so. So it is being built at the moment. So that's definitely something huge. And then also Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's really excited about that, which is going to be in North Stafford. So that is the other thing that is coming to the area as well.
So how does this location compare to other Ryan locations in terms of long-term desirability?
Yeah, so a lot of our communities tend to be more of the tight-knit community, and this one just gives them more space to grow.
Yeah.
So a lot of customers that we get are looking for not only interior space, but also exterior. So we offer that. We offer both of that. So they get that room to grow and to be able to have that exterior, that outdoor space that they want so much, whether it's grandkids to run around,
right,
or their children, their young families, or their pets. So it just creates more of they have their own little amenity in their own backyard, as opposed to what we're really known for, which is our close-knit communities.
So based upon how this community is designed, who would you say is going to thrive here?
I would say anyone and everyone, yes. From young families to, young married couples to your retirees. I feel like this is a place for anyone. So I don't think it's specific to any particular group.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And like you said before, it's kind of got that room to grow for the families
exactly.
and that sort of thing. So
yeah.
I think that would be
and
very a great demographic for you guys.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a little bit for everyone. Yeah.
So are most people that are coming in here to buy coming from resale, relocation, or first-time buyers?
Actually all.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We have first-time home buyers. We do have a lot of relocation just because of the area.
Yeah.
And people that are going into buying their second, third home. So a little bit of everything here.
So how many homes are going to be built in this community?
Yeah, so it's going to be 75 homes total. So while you still have your 3 acres, you still have that community feel, which is great.
Mm-hmm. And all of the lots are between 3 and 7 acres?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, the majority are average 3 acres, but we do have a few here and there that are 5 and 7 acres.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it gives you the ability to have your own pool. You can build your pool. These lots give you that ability. Also, you can have chickens as well. Yeah, so buyers really love that as well. And you can add your detached garage, shed. So all those things are something great that, you can do on your lot here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a little bit more freedom and flexibility than some of maybe the when it's tighter lots.
Correct.
You've got more things with the HOA and
exactly.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Going into HOA, it is a low HOA.
Okay.
Yeah, so something that buyers really love as well.
So if somebody is deciding between resale and this community, how would they think about that trade-off?
Yeah, so I always talk about, of course, the first, which is kind of like what they see as the newness of it. You do get a new home. You do get to select what you want, personalize it to, your taste. And also, you get to choose your home site. So, when you go to a resale, you have to go with how that, home site is or what the home has. They do get to have a little bit more personalization when they come here.
And I would think too, whenever you're buying a resale nowadays, obviously you have to think about replacing different systems.
Exactly.
You're not starting off with a fresh slate like you are here, where you're
Yeah.
not going to be doing anything for a very long time. So when you factor maybe putting a new roof on at a certain point on another one or things like that, it would also make sense to maybe think about new. And I would assume like you're also doing warranties and things like that, which you're not getting all of those.
Which you're not getting that in a resale.
So what stands out to you as intentional things that you guys may have done in this specific community?
Yeah, so I would say the developer really created a lot of cul-de-sacs within the community. So which really creates, well, first of all, people love cul-de-sacs. Children, just in general, for privacy, they love their cul-de-sacs. So every street ends with like a cul-de-sac, and it's only a few homes in each one. And there's even, I think, one or two that is just like the one home in the cul-de-sac, one home site in the cul-de-sac, which is really neat.
Yeah.
And then also, it's just one way in and one way out. So again, unless you live here, you're not going to be back here.
Right.
So that also adds to the privacy, and no one else will come back here unless, they live in the community. The majority of our lots are walkout lots. So we only have a handful of in-ground, like maybe like 4, but the rest of them are going to be walkout lots, which is great, which is very sought after.
Yeah, that's a very desirable feature for people.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's something about living here that isn't obvious during a quick visit?
The variety of homes that we do offer. You can only see 5 on our website, but we offer so many more, including main level living.
Oh, that's very desirable.
It is. And also our elevations, which is the facade of the home. We offer like 4 to 5. They all come with stone as well. And we offer hardy plank. So just a very elevated look.
Yes.
And the other thing is you can't really get a feel of the lots until you visit. How wooded they are, how beautiful and lush the trees are, until they actually come out and visit.
So how should buyers think about timing in this community right now?
Yeah, so we are almost sold out in our first phase. We have 19 home sites left. Right now, we are looking at October, November delivery.
Okay.
That does change. So the more they wait, the longer that gets pushed out.
Yeah, but that's pretty good timing, especially if you have kids in school and you wanted to start for the new school year.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and it also like helps you, like if you need time to, whether selling a home or to relocate, it definitely gives you that time as well to do that.
Yeah.
And not have to rush into the home purchase.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you can position your house properly.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if a buyer came in and they wanted to make the smartest decision, not the most exciting one, what would you tell them?
I would tell them the next step is to definitely schedule an appointment with me, and we will guide them through the entire process. So I go all into not just the fun stuff, not just into picking out their home and picking out the options, but we go in depth as far as financing. I'm there every step of the way.
But I've always been told that like adding square footage is always like the best investment as well whenever you're purchasing a home, because you can't go back and add that, but you might be able to, you can change out other things within the house. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I think you're right on with that. So I feel like anything structural is definitely like worth an investment, because that's adding square footage or adding a room,
right?
Or, changing the facade of your house. Where anything as far as like finishes, whether it's upgrading your light fixtures, that's something you can always do later.
Yeah. So what would you say separates a good decision from a great decision here?
Scheduling an appointment with me. And then a great decision would just be allowing me to be part of this home journey with you and moving forward with your home at Riverview.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it. 100%.